Welcome to this week's Pick a Card reading. Today's topic will be, do you need some comfort? This is comforting messages from Spirit. So please take a moment and choose from one of the three groups on the table. We have Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3. Group 1, do you feel like you need to muster in all the strength and courage to get through your current situation? Group 2, are you having issues around control? And Group 3, are you trying to find a way to shine and express yourself in an authentic way? Are you stepping into the spotlight or having issues around your ability to show who you really are? Please take a moment and choose from one of these three groups, and I'll be back with your reading. Back Group 1, you've selected the strength and feeling like you need an extra boost of strength and courage, perhaps even motivation to get you through the week. So I'm going to do your reading in layers, and we'll go deeper each time. What we're looking for is positive, comforting messages from Spirit today. So here, first of all, we've got innovation, technology, progress, and discovery. Then we have intelligence, advanced knowledge, and emergence, transforming, but differently. So with the cards on the table, Group 1, I feel what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, given that you've got the strength card, and you're looking for new ways to, for some of you, as this is a group reading, it's going to resonate differently in different areas. Please take what resonates with you and leave what does not. But what I'm picking up is, for some of you, you're trying to find your way through the new technology minefield. It's, for some of you, it feels like you feel like you're falling behind. You feel like the world's not the same as what it used to be. It's different, and how you're going to manage and cope and keep up with all of this new technology. So some of you are feeling like you're falling beneath the cracks, and you're trying to find a way to stay afloat or keep up with what's going on in the world with technology. Now, for others, I feel like you're very intelligent, you're very switched on, you're very, you love the techie stuff. You try to stay, it's very fast paced and fast moving, so it's difficult to stay on top of everything, but I feel you have a good handle on it. So for some of you, I feel you're coming in here with intellect, with that love of innovation and technology, and I feel like you're using it to transform your life for the better. So you realize that the world is different. The world is not the same as it used to be, and you're looking for your ways that you can integrate technology into your life and stay ahead of the curve. Now, this is a strength card saying that you have to be very courageous and strong to get through your current situation, but how can you get, for instance, AI to help you through that situation? How can you wrap around your head around the situation, what's going on before you? So for some of you, I feel like it is that you're very good at this anyway. You're switched on. It's, right up your alley with the intelligence and the intellect, is very Aquarian energy. But for some of you, I feel like you're looking for ways that, and a little niche or a little pocket that's going to help you, perhaps even in your work. How can this help your work? The workplace is shifting. Some of the marketing now and different aspects are becoming more attuned to in AI intelligence or technology, so new technology. So it's about staying afloat in your field. Now, for some of you, I feel like you're worried about your field that you're in and how it's changing and evolving, and it's not the same as it used to be. So what do? Do you update your skills to stay on trend with what's coming or what's in right now? Or do you merge into something completely different that's not the same? Now, on this first layer, we're looking for positive, comforting messages from Spirit. Spirit is saying, you can do this. You can do anything you set your mind to. They're showing that you've got intelligence. They're showing that if you take an interest in it, you're going to be able to wrap your head around it. So it's going to help you to move beyond your current capabilities and move into future, well, come into the future really, and just change the way you're doing things. So it's really just getting on top of technology, these cards, showing you how things are different and showing how you're going to emerge. So the positive, that comforting message that Spirit's saying to you, they're saying that you are intelligent enough to figure this out, and you will emerge through this situation. You will come out of this cocoon more aware, with intelligence and advanced understanding, or at least just understanding of what can be helpful to you in your situation, how you can use certain types of technology and innovation to assist you in what you do, in your life in general. So this is comforting to know, even though that the world is changing and sometimes it can feel a little scary, and sometimes you can feel that need or want for nostalgia back in the old days and how life was just simpler. It's showing that you are very capable of being in touch with current technology and using it to transform your life, even if it's only in a small way. So for your next layer, group 2. Okay, sorry, we're still on group 1. So group 1, your next layer. Straight away, Spirit is saying here that you are a very magnetic person, being that whatever you're feeling affects the people around you. All of these cards indicate that you impact others through ripple effects of your own emotions. Everybody around you is affected. So energetically, you are quite strong. You have very strong energy. But how do you use that energy? Do you use that to influence in a good way or a bad way? Do you not even know that you had that ability? So therefore, it's just running rampant with whatever emotional roller coaster you're on. So Spirit's saying, tune in to your gift here. It's a beautiful and powerful gift that allows you to affect people emotionally, raise their vibration, raise the way other people feel, just by the way you feel good. This whole reading is giving me vibes of Aquarius Leo axis. So the Leo axis is all about when Leo's done right, Leo shines. They are generous. They have a vibrancy about them that lifts everybody around them. When Leo feels good and uses Leo's skills in a positive way, then everybody else around them gets a lift or a boost. And that's where I feel your energy is here. So the bottom layer is very Aquarian energy. Even though you may not be Aquarian or Leo in your birth chart, sun, moon, or ascendant, doesn't mean you do have them in your charts. Maybe it's your 10th house. Maybe it's your family 10th house of career. Maybe it's your relationships. Maybe it's your family situation. Maybe it's your skills or your resources in house 2. Leo and Aquarius are in your chart somewhere. And this reading is very heavily weighted on that axis. So the bottom axis is Aquarius, and Aquarius is all about innovation, technology, it's being in the community, it's revolution, rebellion, wanting to move into the next phase, the age of Aquarius, wanting to come back to the power in the community, bringing back to the people. But it's all about also being authentic in a very unique way. The Aquarians are the unique ones of the zodiac, which means they don't have to fit in. They are okay to be on the fence. They are okay to be fringe dwellers and be known for being a little bit quirky. They see things outside of the box. They find innovative solutions to their problems. Whereas the top layer, we're looking at Leo. Leo is part of the in crowd. They are part of the community. They may play a very important role. Some of them are leaders. Some of them are, the energy here is they follow trends. They like to be trendsetters. They like to always be looking good and being in the latest fashions. It's energy about shining brightly and really caring about what other people think of them. Where the Aquarius don't mind so much. They are more concerned with whatever project they're working on as opposed to how it's affecting the people around them. So this card is saying that you need to find that balance on this axis between what your project is, what you're working on, your technological mind, your innovative mind, your unique mind, your outside of the box thinking, versus how you affect the people around you, because you still affect people around you. Even if you feel like you are on the outside, even if you feel like you don't fit in, even if you feel like you don't want to fit in and be part of the herd, it's still saying you affect people in some way. You still have Leo and Aquarius in your chart somewhere. So the cards here, looking for the comforting effects, it's saying that you are very magnetic, vibrant, Leo energy. When you shine, everybody else around you is lifted and gets a boost. Everybody else feels good. When you're blooming and you're feeling great, it ripples out and affects and touches everybody around you. Everybody benefits when you're in a good mood. So the spirit is saying that makes you a very magnetic, attractive, energetic, and vibrant person. So you have to remember not always to be in your head, because the Aquarian energy down the bottom is air sign. Lots going on in the brain, always active, always something going on. Well, here you've got to come back out of your head sometime and come into reality and realize whatever state of mind you're in is affecting everything you do. It's affecting the people around you, but it's also affecting the work you do. So you've got to find a way to find the balance on how you can shine, how you can be unique. You be yourself, be into the latest innovations, use your intelligence, but also fit in with everybody else. And pay attention to your moods, because they affect other people. Your next layer, group 1. Okay, your next layer, group 1, you have a Tower card. You have the King of Swords, and you have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the Tower card can indicate that a need for dismantling what is no longer working in your life, making changes. It means that there could be a big change coming up around you. Now, maybe the changes and decisions that you're making affect other people. So what I'm getting out of this is that the decisions that you make not only affect your life, but they are affecting everybody else's life. So you have to think about that, as well as the line down the bottom where your mind is busy and you are thinking. You also have to think how you impact other people by the decisions you make, what doors you decide to close, and who they're going to be affecting. In the center, we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords in the upright position, he rules with diplomacy, intelligence, already on the intelligence line. He's fair and just. He rules with his head, so thinks about what he's doing. He puts reason behind every motive that he does. He can be strategic. But here it's saying again, think about how other people are affected by every decision you make. On the next line, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this could be indicating that you're overcommitted. You don't have that balance that you need. So this could be in your finances because it's Pentacles, but it could also be in your physical body or to do with your work or how you make money. Maybe you're overcommitted at work. Maybe you're overcommitted financially. You've lost the balance that you need, and that has a ripple effect, has a consequence. When you're not balanced in your finances or your body, your harmony, that's when you're asking for a Tower moment. And that causes a ripple effect. Now, when the tower moment comes in and the changes happen, you emerge a completely different person. But Spirit is saying you're intelligent. You've got this. You'll use whatever technology or uniqueness or innovation or intelligence to get through this situation to have a better outcome. So what falls away are the things that don't work anymore, the things that you waste your time doing, the inconveniences, when now there's new innovation to do it instead. So make the most of technology and innovation because it helps you save some time. Because where you once had overcommitment or out of balance, now you can bring in intellect, innovation, strategy to find a better solution. So finding comforting messages from your top layer group 1. Spirit is saying you're very level-headed. You're very good at using your intellect to find solution. They have faith that you're going to do the right thing and do what is best for your current situation. There's an imbalance here that's taking place around you. And the Tower card is only happening by your choice, by your decisions, to find a better way, a more balanced way. So here it's saying take your power back and be in control. Use your intellect, use innovation, technology to emerge from this situation better than you went in. And finally, for your card, if you're looking to work on your intuition this week, Group 1, Spirit is saying that it's not just about one psychic gift you have, it's many. You understand that you're multifaceted. You use all levels of your being to gauge your intuition, your psychic abilities. It's not just one thing that you're gifted in, it's many things. And you use it as part of a whole. So in every decision you make, you're also bringing in your intuition, mixed with your intellect. It's all interwoven, it all is one, and it's all connected and a way to find a way to get the best possible outcome. But you're going to emerge out of this transformed and not the same. But Spirit says it's all for the better. So thank you for joining me, Group 1. Please let me know if this is you and if this resonated with you. I will see you again on your next reading. Welcome back, Group 2. So you've selected the control, indicating that you are dealing with issues of control, whether that's self-control, taking your power back, or whether you have an issue with trying to be in control or somebody around you is trying to control your situation. This is a group reading, so it will resonate with people in different ways. Please take what aligns with you and leave what does not. This will be a multi-layer reading, and I am looking for the comforting messages from Spirit in each message. So first of all, your first card, you've got familiar. The soul remembers. This is the echo reminder, reminding you of who you really are. It's also indicating that you've been through many different situations in your life, and you're still here. You've made your way through every situation. We also have the grid weaver alignment, aligning to the highest timeline. This is indicating that you are part of the process and part of the plan of the timeline that you're on. You create that. We also have estrangement. This is the threadbare bond, indicating that even in estrangement, there are still threads that remain in separation. So these cards, now they're going to resonate differently for everybody. So for some of you, I feel like you're contemplating a separation versus something that feels familiar to you. For others, I feel like you have undergone some kind of estrangement in your family situation. In the center, we have alignment. One hand, we have estrangement. On the other side, we have familiar, which can also be family. And in the middle, we have alignment. So trying to bring back estranged family members, bring back the connection of certain family members. For some of you, it is indicating that you're going to be seeing a family member that you haven't seen for a long time. You'll be brought together for that reason. For some of you, you're considering and thinking about the reasons why there was estrangement in the first place. Your soul is remembering. It's an echo reminder of a past or a situation or a trauma that you experienced. In the card, it's showing that there is, could have been trauma, disaster, tower moment. Also showing us a time of your life when you needed to be brave and have inner strength. Somehow it could be connected to control. We also have the soul family bond in this card as well, in the bottom bubble, indicating ties, family ties, threads that still remain even in separation. Now, for some of you, these threads that remain in separation could be memories, traumas, programs from those experiences still remain, even though you're not with that person anymore. For some of you, it means that even though you may not have wanted the estrangement or the separation, there are still bonds because you incarnated together in this lifetime to perform or for certain reasons. So there is still threads that remain. The grid weaver with the alignment aligning to the highest timeline, trying to find the best outcome here. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place. You're stuck between a pending worry, concern, or memory and the result of estrangement or the fear moving forward of a separation. Looking for the positive, comforting situation here. This is coming from the grid weaver. Alignment. It's saying, ask your spirit team to align you to the highest timeline to help you through the situation. And what is meant to be will be. For some of you, there are some difficulties or challenges that you're currently facing. And you're questioning why this current timeline is playing out the way it is. You're looking for comfort. Maybe that could come from familiar surrounds, familiar people, or people that understand what you're going through. It's a familiar situation in some way. Now, what I'm looking for now is the comfort in the situation. And the comfort could come from those who have experienced very similar things to you. Maybe it's somebody around you, a family member, or somebody that you feel very familiar with that you find comforting. But asking for that alignment to that highest timeline. Here I see you questioning, what is in the future? Why am I going through this situation? And why did these past things happen? So there's a fair bit of questioning going on around you, group 2. The positives from here is that find comfort in the familiar memories, the comfort memories. It's a reminder of echoes, but seek the echoes only where you find comfort, joy, pleasure. Try and align to those timelines, those memories, those echoes. Your next layer, group 2. Trying to find comfort in a tower moment. And just like group 1, you also have the Tower card. Spirit is saying here, let's jump straight to the positive card. They're saying it's a downgraded situation. Things are going to get better. Don't panic. So this Tower moment will not be as bad as you think. It's saying don't panic through this situation. There may be some disruption, but it's important to be very calm through this situation. Align yourself with people that understand what you're going through, understand the current situation. Align yourself to the better memories, the better situations, the better people in your life. So it's asking for a release of the thing, and it could be a quick, sharp release too with this solar pulse. It's asking you to release things that are not working for you anymore. Releasing programmings, past memories, painful traumas, or current situations that are difficult. Try to come at this situation in the most calm way you can. It's saying downgrade the tension in this situation. It's saying the situation, the way it is unfolding, is unsustainable. So whether this for you is related to echoes and past traumas or programming or situations, you cannot continue on that path of that programming or remembrance. You need to change your focus. For some of you who are caught up right now in this moment, in this system collapse, it's saying that things are meant to happen the way they're meant to happen. Disruption happens for a reason, but don't panic because Spirit has your best intentions in mind here. Even though I can see the difficulties that you're going through, Group 2. Control is needed in this situation. Now, this could be a person that is very dominant and controlling, and that's why it's saying don't panic, don't escalate the situation or the tension here. It is unsustainable the way it is, and there may be a disruption to that situation. And shield yourself whichever way you can. But control also can indicate for some of you that you need to be very careful with the situation. Now, maybe control is what you're needing to release, letting go a little bit here. You're trying to hang on to all the pieces and hang on to everything, controlling every part of the situation. But Spirit says just go with the flow. Ask for the highest timeline and then flow on that line. Trying to control the situation is delaying the outcome. Looking for the positives here in the comforting message of the Tower, we see that a disruption is coming to a situation that is no longer sustainable. But don't panic. It's going to downgrade the escalation, the tension, the situation, and the chaos that you're in. In your next layer, Group 2, we have got the 8 of Wands, the Emperor, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Now, the Knight of Cups in reverse is indicating a person that can be very moody, very up and down. This could be you. This could be somebody around you. Part of the problem, I would say. Also, the inflexibility of the Emperor in reverse. People refusing to budge. This system collapse is not sustainable the way it is, but the people involved in the situation are not willing to make the changes necessary. not willing to bend and go with the flow here. It's a very rigid situation that I'm feeling here. Spirit's calling for you to align to your higher situation, to ride the wave of the unsustainable collapse. But it's showing a level of rigidness and inflexibility. This could be you or those around you, or both. But it's very tense and unbudging energy, and it's going to make it much harder to get through the situation. On this line, we had the Eight of Wands. On this line, it says, don't panic. The situation is going to de-escalate, and perhaps even in a quick way. The more you fight, the more you resist, the longer it's going to take. Now, it's also saying for some of you that this system tower collapse moment could happen very fast, like when we saw the solar pulse. The Knight of Cups in the reverse position shows somebody with instability around their moods. Maybe it's your moods that are up and down, and it's caused an emotional disruption. Maybe it's a family member that's having an emotional disruption, and that's making it very difficult to be around. The situation cannot be sustainable the way it is. There has to be some flexibility here. There has to be some alignment and coming together in this situation. Finally, group 2, for your card of looking at working on your intuition or how your intuition can help you. Taking a look at your birth chart may give you some ease here, group 2. You may understand why you're going through the things you're going through given current transits of planets through certain houses for you and the people around you. This could be causing the moodiness, the big changes. We've had the 3 big outer planets move, and this could be affecting the people around you. The system, the family unit, it's all changing. But perhaps by looking at your birth chart, that may bring you some comfort, some ease to work out why this is happening at this time, to help you ride that wave. Because the intentions of those planets when they move through different houses is to align you to the best possible timeline. So thank you so much for watching, Group 2. Let me know if this is you and if any part of this resonates with you. And I'll see you on the next reading. Welcome back, Group 3. I see some shiny, happy people in this reading, lots of vitality. So we have a bit of a mixed reading here. This is multi-layered. Now this is group reading, so it's going to resonate differently with different people. So please take what resonates or aligns to you and leave what does not. So I'm going to do this in different layers, and we're going to build upon looking for the comfortable message for you. Now you could be looking at ways to shine, to express yourself, or you could just be stepping into the spotlight. You could be a very radiant and vibrant person. So here the first card that we have on the table is the card of unresolved. Past fragments require healing. This is echo residue. Now this could be indicating that people around you are needing healing. This person is looking at the connections in her life and indicating that certain connections need healing, or those people themselves need healing. Now it could be that past aspects around you need healing for some of you. But I'm feeling there's some attention that needs to be brought to relationships. Now, this relationship connection here that may need attention could be where how much attention you give to yourself versus giving to other people. So there may be a little bit of imbalance going on there for some of you. Because in the middle we've got vitality, physical body requires attention. Also gives me a feeling of where your vitality goes, where your attention goes. people draining you of vitality. This is not everybody. When I laid these cards, I thought beautiful, positive, vibrant energy. And there's definitely lots of people in group 3 here that are vibrant and beautiful energy. You are healers. People around you need healing, and you've got those healing hands. So it's embodying healing through your physical vessel, making you a healer, and that is where you shine. You shine because you can help other people. The seer of echoes is insight and intuitive attunement. It's giving me Reiki vibes. Being attuned to a certain healing modality. Using intuition as your healing to help people with their past traumas, help people remove programs that no longer are necessary, to help people shine and express themselves. So this is your capability and your ability. This is not seeking comfort for you, group 3. This is how you give comfort to other people. Just being in your presence is healing. Now, for some of you, I am picking up that there could be, you need to pay attention to your health right now, because I have to highlight that this card does indicate for some people that pay attention to your signs on your body, because you need to take a deeper look. Pay attention to what's going on in your body, any changes, subtle changes. This is the seer of echoes, and seeing things before they become a problem. So paying attention to your body and your health and your well-being at this time. How is your vitality? Are you feeling strong, healthy, energetic? If not, you may need to take a look why. So finding the comforting message here, and those two are very different energies, so you're probably most likely to only align to one of those readings. Positive energy here shows the beautiful energy of the abundance of healing that you're attuned to, that you can tap into to heal whatever's going on around you, whether it's your physical body or your connections. Group 3, you've got the best reading. Today you've got such beautiful energy. Your vitality helps bring in your financial abundance. There's a catalyst event, a turning point, that's going to bring a more financial, abundant, growth or expansive outcome. Now, for some of you, it's showing that your appearance of growth and expansion or doing well is a staged appearance. It's a crisis optic, or it's only an optic or illusion. Now, why I'm more inclined to say something great is going to happen, because we're looking for comforting messages. You're at a turning point where you're going to have better growth and expansion. You're going to shine. You're healing any negative programs in you that say you're not good enough, you're not worthy, you cannot have an abundance. You are healing those fragments, and you're pushing through this amazing burst of energy. Those were only illusions, those programs or thought patterns that say you're not good enough, that you cannot have an abundance. That is the illusion. That's not real. It's like you're turning around your whole mindset, the way you think. You're seeing things differently. If I show you that one there, it says seer. You're seeing things differently. And that is the catalyst, the turning point that brings you the expansion, growth, and abundance. Now, abundance is many ways. It doesn't have to be financial. It can be love. It can be happiness. It can be vitality and health. It can be shine. It can just be you being generally happy and vibrant and radiant, and changing your mindset and removing those programs, healing the programs for yourself is the turning point that just explodes this beautiful, vibrant energy. This is purely positive, group 3, and I'm not looking for anything negative here. So we've got the Chariot in the upright position, sitting on top of the catalyst event, the turning point, seeing things in a different light, healing past traumas, resentment, programs, things where you've been indoctrinated to think you cannot do something, or that you yourself have said you're not good enough, you're not confident enough, you're not gifted enough. Changing that way that you see that situation or the way you see yourself is the turning point that gets things moving, the momentum for growth and expansion. Now we've got resilience, the 9 of Wands. This is indicating that perhaps you've been in that situation for a very long time. Maybe that energy's been very draining on your physical body, but it's not real. You can change that. These cards are saying you've lived that for so long, but it's not real. It's staged. It's just an illusion. On this side, we have the injustice. It's the Justice card in reverse. Tipping the scales in your favor. Now, maybe for a long time, the scales have weighed heavy in one end but not the other, and you're finding balance or momentum to bring that scale to where it should be. Now, that could also be related to weighing coins, being financial abundance, and turning those injustices around. And I say turning around because we have the turning point, the catalyst event that brings a momentum for financial abundance and growth. But we have the justice or the scale sitting on top of financial abundance, weighing things up, weighing what's worth your money or your time and what is not. Getting a better control of your finances, getting them to balance is going to be very helpful. So your card, group 3. Here we have got the card of past lives. Now, it could be that you're interested in past lives, or it could be that you're just remembering who you are. Your power before the program. You're part of God's divine spark, and you're meant to have access to all the financial abundance or all the abundance that is around for you. And you just need to open your eyes and see how much wealth and abundance is around you. And it's not just financial. Thank you so much for joining me, Group 3. I hope you enjoyed that reading. Good to see Group 3 finally getting a great reading. I will see you again next week.